And we're live from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Oh boy, how exciting. From my apartment. Wow. Incredible. We're streaming. Hello, welcome everybody. It's truly a pleasure to have you here. Let's, I'm going to open up Twitch really quick and I'm going to share this link. I'm going to just create some quick social media notes. That was Twitch making noise. Look, it's me. Let's pause that. Let's share. Twitter. Hashtag Studio14. Internet music. Let's copy those. Let's tweet that. Let's throw it in our Discord. And we're doing it just like that. Super simple, easy peasy. Okay, I've got Studio One open here. And so this is the song we're working on right now. I like this song a lot. It sounds really clean. It's got a really clean sound to it, which I'm a big fan of. And like, you know, it's just like there's not a bunch of reverb muddying things up. It's like, and I muted in between those hits that bum 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 bum. I added some mutes there, and I think they sound really good. I also added second bass line, and I kind of EQ'd that one differently. They're the same bass instrument, but I EQ'd it differently so it would come out a little bit more in the mix for that bass solo part. Yours. Alright, so the song's coming along great. So this is the kind of like B section, or this might be more of like a breakdown sort of thing. I don't know, I call it a breakdown, but it might be like the C section instead of B. I don't know, I still figured out the composition part of this. All I have is this sweet 4 bars at the beginning right now. So this is what I was screwing around with, and I think I know what I want to do with this. I made some words for it too. The words are coming along pretty cool. What is the name of this application? It's called Studio 14. I made some words for this section though, and the words they're out of order though. They don't really make sense in the order it comes in. They start at the middle and they loop around to the beginning after the end of the phrase here. But I'll show you guys what I have going so far. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my inspiration and my daily motivation, the reason that I haven't given up all the patience. You're my daylight. You are my one good night. You are my answer to the question of support, even living when I shout to the void. You're the only one that listens. You're my sunrise. You are my starry sky. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my... There are a lot of things to work on here. So the words obviously need to be, the words are okay, I think. I don't have a huge problem with them. The vocal lines need to be re-recorded just because I just kind of sang them off the cuff just to get the idea down. But there's other more important things to handle right now. So we have this piano part up here. This piano is out of impact, which is, or expand rather. Expand's not great. It actually is great. I'll take that back. Expand is great. I love expand. I use it for the brass hits too, and they sound really great. I love them a lot. So sorry, I don't mean to talk shit about about expand. Expand's great, but hi Nigima. There's just this piano's not a great sound. It doesn't sound too wonderful. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my inspiration and my daily motivation, the reason that I haven't given up on my patience. You're my daylight. You are my one good night. You are my instant question, support, even living when I shout to the void. You're the only one that listens. You're my sunrise. You are my starry sky. I think it's a pretty cool start to a song. So if you guys are curious about the words that we're singing, it's you may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my inspiration and my daily motivation, the reason that I haven't given up or lost my patience. You're my daylight. You are my one good night. You are my answer to the question, what's the point of even living? When I shout it to the void, you're the only one that listens. You're my sunrise. You are my starry sky. So kind of cheesy lyrics. I mean, they're pretty cheesy, but you know what? What's wrong with a little cheese? I live in America. Everybody loves cheese here. You kidding me? Yeah. So I think it's pretty cool. The chord progression is pretty lame too. It's just the same C to E major, C A major to E major to A minor to F. And then in that little B section thing that we have going on right now, we go C to E7. So really not much of a difference. C to E. Oh, E major rather, excuse me. And then E7. Oh, no. I'm not good at piano. Oh, there we go. It's sometimes I forget the accommodations through like your fingers and stuff for certain things, like going from C to A minor, you just move the A up, the G to the A. Whatever though, that's not what we're here for. So that's lyrics, that's the chord progression. It's pretty simple so far, but I think I kind of want to flesh out this B section this time. I want to make it sound good, and I think the first step in that is getting a new piano in here, and it's kind of fleshing out this piano part. So let's do that. I think we're going to use presence. We're going to go piano. Actually, let's look at artist instrument. Do we have pianos in here? Keyboards, guitar effects. We have keyboards. I see piano. Grand piano. Let me hear this grand piano. Give me a taste. I wanna get a flavor for this grand piano. Piano. In fact, I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my inspiration and motivation. don't care for that. Not yet, at least. Let's try the other ones that are in here. Acoustic piano full. That's interesting. I kind of like that. You are mine. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are... Wait, what the crap? You may not know it. I'm very confused. You may not know. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are mine, you may not know it. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, you may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. Carried me this whole way. I may not show it. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, you are my, get rid of that reverb off there. I don't want any delay on there either. How's it sound when it's just straight clean trumpet? I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, you may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, you may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, you may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, you may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, you may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. Inspiration and my daily motivation, the reason that All right, we need to do some organizing on this bad boy. This song's getting a little bit messy now. Now that we're gonna start adding things in, let's go ahead and do a little bit of that really quick. So the piano, the trumpet, synth brass hits. Let's see. Why is this called synth brass hits? This is a riser, isn't it? Okay, verse synth brass hit. This is our fill synth. This is our solo, our lead synth. I like that a lot. There's a riser. Okay, so let's get some organization going. So basically, everything between leaving out the riser into clap, the sting, hi-hat, bells, mallets. All of those, I think I want to go in percussion or in drum bus. Yeah. So let's go ahead and add bus for selected channels. Drum bus. Let's add a folder called drum bus. Let's make it a folder. Okay. Toss it down there. We're going to grab mallets all the way through kick and riser. We're going to toss those into the drum bus. And that cleans up about half of what we got going on. Let's take this drum bus and assign the drum bus channel to it. Perfect. And we might end up coloring these at some point. Oh, it changes the color of all of them. Oh, that's lovely. That's really lovely. All right, idea box, that can just be like purple. Now our base, I want that to be like a deep blue. Synths, let's go with like a gold. Actually, synth will make a... I was gonna say white, but I don't think that's good. We'll go with like red. And then the brass will make like a gold. And then our piano can be... Shoot, I don't care. White? Sure. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. I may not show it. Not what I meant to do. May not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, you may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my... I like that. I want to add in some vocal background stuff too. I'm not sure how that's going to work yet, but I think it's a good idea. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, you may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, you may not know it, but you've carried, you may not know it, but you've carried, you may not know it. You may not know it, but you may not know it. Get that vocal
You may
back
not
in.
know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, you may not know it, but you may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. You may not know, you may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not, but you've carried me. I may not show it. In fact, I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, you may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, you may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, you may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, you may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, you may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, you may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, you may not know, you may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my.
Alright, I think I got an idea for some background vocals. They might turn out terrible, but you know what? We're gonna try it at least and see what happens. So it'll be all right. We can always delete it if we don't like it. So first things first, we're starting to add more and more vocals. Let's go ahead and get a vocal bus going. So let's add another folder. We're gonna call this Vox Bus. And that is gonna go, let's say at the top, up here. Idea Vox will go in there. Let's go add a new track. And we're gonna call this BKG Vox B. make this that deep purple. Make it the wrong thing. It's supposed to be audio. Okay. Okay. It's going to, let's grab idea Vox and background Vox, right click, add bus for selected channels. We're going to call this Vox bus. And we are going to set this folder to Vox bus so that we can control automation from this folder, which would be nice. And then we'll set this to that deep purple too. Piano can go on top. I'm good with that. And then let's see. These are both going to Vox bus, and Vox bus goes to main. All right, cool. I think we're all set. So if we unsolo this,
You may not know it. You may not know it. But you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it. In fact, I know it. But every day I think of you. You are my. You may not know it. But you've carried me this whole way. Show it. In fact, I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my. You may not know it.
okay, test. Oh, we gotta fix this now. Test. There we go. Test.
You may not know it. Starry sky. You may not know it. But you've carried me this whole way. I may not show. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it. In fact, I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it. In fact, I know it, but every day I think of you. You are.
I want another crack at that. I have myself muted on the stream for when I'm doing this. I'm gonna fix it soon. I don't have my my new profile for Studio One isn't synced with my desktop audio, so when I sing, it sounds really bad and out of time. Well, it's not really. It may be kind of bad and kind of out of time, but not as bad as it sounds to you guys. So I will get that fixed eventually, but I keep forgetting to do it. But I will get that fixed soon.
You may not know it.
May
But
not
you've
know.
carried me this whole way. You may not know it.
May not
But you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it. In fact, I know it, but every day I think of you. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show
duplicate that. Let's just call these Vox L and R. Background Vox L. Background Vox R. We're going to increase that by 10 decibels, as is our normal. Which may seem like a lot, but it sounds good, so that's fine with me. I'm not going to get frightened just because it's 10 decibels.
You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, you may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way.
All right, now I need to figure out the counterpart to this, so I'm gonna mute myself again for a minute.
Sky, you may not know it, but you've carried me this whole sky. May not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, you may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, you may not know it. You may not know it, but you've carried. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, you may not know it. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, you may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not you may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, you may not know it. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my,
I think we got it that time.
know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my, Inspiration in my daily motivation. The reason that I haven't given up on occupations. You're my daylight. You are my one good night. You are my answer to the question. What's the point of even living when I shout to the void? You're the only one that listens. You're my sunrise. You are my starry sky. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my...
Alright, we're gonna bring those down, those background vocals. Background vox R and L down like, actually let's pan them hard left and right first. Let's hear them now.
But you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my...
Let's go left 60 and right 60. How does that sound?
But you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my...
Yeah, we're gonna bring them down still though. Let's go like a -4 decibels.
But you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my... You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my... You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I... I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my...
I like that. So that's cool. I like those background vocals. They're interesting. We'll have to, I don't know, we'll have to balance them a little bit more. They still are a little bit strong in the mix, but we haven't even really done the lead vocals yet. This is just the idea section. I haven't really tried to perform them well yet.
You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my... I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my...
We might have to lengthen that. If that's going to be like our B section or even like a C section, I think we'll have to extend it a little bit further. It's just a little short. Everything we do is so short around here. Oh, we have 4 bars for the A section. The C section is like 4 bars.
You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my... Inspiration and my daily motivation. The reason that I haven't given up on occupations. You're my daylight. You are my one good night. You are my answer
It's got a little bit of soul to it. I like it. I think it's fun. That's fun. I like that a lot. Let's see. What else do we need to do here? So we have the background vocals. We've kind of dressed up the piano a little bit. We added this cool little trumpet part. Although I do wonder if the trumpet would sound cooler if it had a harmon on it. Harmon straight. Let's remove the reverb and the delay. Let's just hear.
You may not know it.
Hi, sunshine.
But you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it. In fact, I know it. But every day I think of you. You are my inspiration and my daily motivation. The reason that I haven't given up on occupations. You're my daylight. You are my one good night. You are my answer to the question. Support even living when I shout to the void. You're the only one that listens. You're my sunrise. You are my starry sky. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it. In fact, I know it. But every day I think of your starry sky. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it. In fact, I know it. But every day I think of you. You are my starry sky.
Test, test, test.
Starry sky. Starry sky. You may not know it, but you carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my. You may not know it, but you carried. You.
Yeah, I'm all right. Sorry. Sometimes I get this weird thing. It's just like, I don't know. It's like a side pain thing. It's just like, I don't know. Sometimes it hurts, but I'm good. I'm all good. I don't know. It's happened before. It feels like it's my heart, right? I feel like my heart hurts, but I've gone to the hospital and they've like looked me over and run a bunch of tests and stuff, and they're like, "Nah, dog, you're good." So I'm like, "All right." So like, just sometimes it just hurts, but it's very seldom it happens. So like, yeah, sorry, that's what's happening. If I don't want you guys to worry about me, everything's fine. I'm okay. I just yeah, it's just kind of a weird thing that happens to me sometimes. Yeah, it doesn't feel good, but I've been reassured by doctors. They said, "Nah, dog, you're good. Yeah, your heart's totally fine, so it's all good." Yeah. Heartbeat's perfectly fine. All my like blood levels and stuff, all my whatever those are, you know, your things that they look at, they're all good. So, yeah, no worries at all. Totally fine.
You may not know it.
I'm not happy with that performance. I don't think it was particularly good. In fact, I wonder. No, it's all good. I mean, it was probably weird for you or anyone watching to watch me like visibly in pain for like 20 seconds. It was probably pretty weird. So yeah, no worries. I get it. Thank you for your concern.
Starry sky, you may not know it.
See, I'm like battling with this like back and forth thing here with this part. Is like part of me wants to do like kind of like a, I don't know. In my head, I'm like, oh, give me some like Michael Bublé. Give me some Michael Bublé. Like, oh, like really dig into it, bring in that baritone, like that little oomph to it. But then part of me is also like, I don't know, keep it light and floaty. So like this idea of Vox I recorded, it was really more like a light and floaty kind of recording.
You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you.
I think that's the way to do it. I think that's right. Because like if we do the more, like the one I just did was more of like that baritone-y kind of sound. Oh, I don't have it anymore. I'd have to redo it. I like the float. Yeah, floaty is definitely way better. I think so too, Sunshine. All right, let's give it a try again. Floatiness, sure. Yeah, I mentioned this earlier too. You might not be aware of this, Sunshine, because I don't think you're here for this, but the audio and my voice audio on my microphone and my computer audio are not in sync on OBS that I use to stream and record. So this is gonna sound really out of time and bad, just so you know. But it's not. You'll hear it when we play it back.
Answer to the question, what's the point? Gave a little when I shot to the void. You're the only one that listens, you're my sunrise. You are my starry. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my.
Nah, I don't really like that one either. We're gonna try it again. We're gonna do a few takes on this. Sorry, it might get repetitive and annoying, but I want to make sure we do it right, you know?
Gave a little when I shot to the void. You're the only one that listens, you're my sunrise. You are my starry sky. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way.
Do we have a title yet? No, not yet. I'm not sure what this song is. I don't know. It's a song about, I don't know, not love. It's not a song about love. These are the lyrics I have right now. I can show you real quick. So the lyrics I have are, it starts at the bottom and then we go to the top part. So you may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it. In fact, I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my inspiration and my daily motivation. The reason that I haven't given up or lost my patience. You're my daylight. You are my, you are my one good night. You are my answer to the question, what's the point of even living? When I shout it to the void, you're the only one that listens. You're my sunrise. You are my starry sky. And when I'm writing this song, it's not a song about love necessarily. It's more a song about, I don't know, somebody that I guess like you could say love, but not like in the romantic sense. Not love in the romantic sense. It sounds like a love song. It's more like a song about like, I don't know, somebody that, you know, it's not a song about being in love. It's a song about like an affection or an affinity for somebody that's like that drives you. And like it's a song of being thankful, of like about how thankful you are toward that person. Like it's like, I don't know, it's not romantic love, but sure, you could call it love, I guess. And I also don't know if I'm ripping off some other song. I feel like every time I make a song, I'm afraid that I'm ripping off some other artist. Like somebody's already written this song, you stole the melody, or you stole like the words or something. I have no idea. No idea.
You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way.
I love this community, but I'm not in love with it. Well, the lyrics are very emotional. Side out, why does it only have to say one viewer? I don't know. I don't know why it says only one viewer. I'm not sure what's going on, but it's all good. I'm not too worried about it. I'm not here for the entertaining. I'm here to make music, and people can chill and watch if they want to. That's all. Do we have a bunch more than one viewer? Is that a thing? There's a bunch of bots in here. Whatever, it's all good. But we're gonna try this vocal line one more time. We're getting closer, but I don't like the phrasing as much on this one.
You may not know it,
and the little floaty part of the side.
But you've carried me.
I do this carried me, but I want to hit that. But you've carried me this whole way. I want to hit it like on the nose.
You are my starry sky. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you.
I'm getting too hard into that. In fact, I know it. It's too much. It's too much. Let's draw back a little bit.
You are my starry sky. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you.
Nah, I'm not sure I like that one either.
I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You may not know it.
Whoa, boy.
You are my starry sky. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my.
That one's getting there.
You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way.
Carried me this whole way.
But you've carried me this whole way.
I'm gonna try again.
My starry sky. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my. You may not
can like see my vibrato. That's funny.
You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my... You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. You are my...
All right, cool. That fits there perfectly. I don't know if I can do this one better.
Inspiration and my daily motivation. The reason that I haven't given up on occupations, you're my daylight. You are my one good night. You are my answer to the question, what's the point of even living?
Giving up my aspirations, or giving up or lost my patience. The reason that I haven't given up or lost my patience, or the reason that I haven't given up my aspirations. I think aspirations.
Inspiration and my daily motivation. The reason that I haven't given up my aspirations, you're my daylight. You are my one good night. You are my answer to the question, what's the point of even living? When I shout it to the void, you're the only one that listens, you're my sunrise. You are my starry sky. You are my one good night. You are my answer to the question, what's the point of even living? When I shout it to the void, you're the only one that listens, you're my sunrise. You are my starry sky. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my...
Ooh, I kind of want to do.
I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you.
Yeah, hearing the lyrics better. I haven't mixed the vocals at all. So like, I know they're not easy to hear. They're still not easy to hear. I haven't mixed them at all. I've just recorded them. And like when I get to like mixing, EQing them, compressing them, mixing them against all the other tracks in there, they will be easier to hear. I'm worrying less about how much I can hear them and more about like how they sound really. So we can like solo them and...
Inspiration and my daily motivation. The reason that I haven't given up my aspirations, you're my daylight. You are my one good night. You are my answer to the question, what's the point of even living? When I shout it to the void, you're the only one that listens, you're my sunrise. You are...
No, you're good. No, you're good. Like, like questions like that are cool. I like getting questions like that because like it allows... So I'm not an expert. I'm not a pro at making music or like doing this stuff. I'm not a professional. But like getting questions like that, and questions that I think I know the answer to, and allowing me to talk through them helps me to A, affirm that I do know what I'm talking about, and B, if I don't know what I'm talking about and I'm wrong and somebody sees this that does know what they're talking about, it opens up a dialogue for me to learn and grow and be better, because that's the whole point of this channel, is for me to get better at doing this. So like, yeah, you're feel free to ask, say things like that or ask questions or anything like that, or like just make comments like that. Are totally cool. It's all good.
Inspiration and my daily motivation.
As long as like what we're doing here is focused on music, like everything's totally game.
Inspiration and my daily...
We're gonna try that again though.
Inspiration and my daily motivation. The reason that I haven't given up my aspirations, you're my daylight. You are my one good night. You are my answer to the question, what's the point of even living? When I shout it to the void, you're the only one that listens, you're my sunrise. You are my starry sky. You are my starry sky.
Let's go clip gain this to +10.
Inspiration and my daily motivation. The reason that I haven't given up my aspirations, you're my daylight. You are my one good night. You are my answer to the question, what's the point of even living when I shouted to the void? You're the only one that listens, you're my sunrise. You are my starry sky. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. Show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are.
Alright, we're gonna do something fun with that B section real quick. We're gonna call it the B section for now.
Show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are.
Yes, that's what we're gonna do. So let's go ahead and duplicate these tracks.
Show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. In fact I know it, but every day I think of you. Know it, but every day I think of you. You are. Every day I think of you. Know it, but every day I think of you. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my. Show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my.
I hit my microphone.
Show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my. Show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my. Show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my. But you've carried me. Show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my. You are my.
That's funny.
In fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my. Think of you. You. I think of you. You are. You.
That's where I wanted to end right there. The two that are already recorded are pretty much good. We could cut them off a little bit sooner, just slightly. But we need to re-record those other two because they don't cut off quite where I want them to. But I know a fix for that. That'll work just fine. We'll just fake the cutoff. We'll go over on purpose, and then we'll fake the cutoff, and it'll be totally fine. Let's record this.
In fact, I know it, but every day I think of you. In fact, I know it, but every day I think of you. You are. But every day I think of you. You are my. Every day.
It sounds bad by itself, but it's going to sound cool when we get it done.
In fact, I know it, but every day I think of you. In fact, I know it, but every day I think of you. You are. Of you. You are my. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my.
That's cool.
You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my inspiration and my daily motivation, the reason that I haven't given up. Inspiration and my daily.
Oops. Okay, there we go.
Inspiration and my daily motivation, the reason that I haven't given up my aspirations. You're my daylight. You are my one good night. You are my answer to the question, what's the point of even living when I shout into the void? You're the only one that listens. You're my sunrise. You are my starry sky.
Now while we're in here, let's adjust these real quick. Oh! Wish there was an easier way.
You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my inspiration and my daily motivation, the reason that I haven't given up my aspirations. You're my daylight. You are my one good night. You are my answer to the question, what's the point of even living when I shout it to the void? You're the only one that listens. You're my sunrise. You are my starry sky. You are my starry sky. Inspiration and my daily motivation, the reason that I haven't given up my aspirations. You're my daylight. You are my one good night. You are my answer to the question, what's the point of even living when I shout it to the void? You're the only one that listens. You're my sunrise. You are my starry sky. You are my starry sky. You may not know it. Inspiration and my daily motivation. The reason that I haven't given up my aspirations. You're my daylight.
What happens if I quantize this? I bet it sounds like crap. Let's find out.
Aspirations, you're my daylight. You are my one good night. You are my answer to the question, what's the point of even living when I shout to the void? You're the only one that listens, you're my sunrise. Inspiration and my daily motivation. The reason that I haven't given up my aspirations, you're my daylight. You are my one good night. You are my answer to the question, what's the point of even living when I shout to the void? You're the only one that listens, you're my sunrise. You are my starry sky. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my... I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my... You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it, in fact I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my...
Yeah, I'd say it's sounding pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. But compositionally speaking, I think we have an A section and a B section, and we need more. I don't know what it's gonna be. I don't know how we're gonna do it. I think like, I don't know. So we've got like this sweet bass solo at the beginning. If we mute those vocals, let's mute the vocals. Let's unarm them. Mute. This bass solo is really sweet. I like it a lot, but I don't know. Man, I just don't know where the song is going, you know? Like we've done a cool B section and it's a hard turn from what we're at for the first part. We gotta bring those parts out. Those notes that come in there, those are really great. I like those a lot. So let's go -5 for the second one. I don't know how those got so cut off. let's take that back down a little bit, like to -7 maybe. I think the last note's good. This second one though is a little bit hard. We could bring it down with the clip gain until it's kind of equal to the others.
In fact, I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my... I may not show it. In fact, I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my... inspiration and my daily motivation. The reason that I haven't given up my aspirations. You're my daylight. You are my one good night. You are my answer to the question. What's the point of even living when I shine into the void? You're the only one that listens. You're my sunrise. You are my starry sky. You may not know it, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it. In fact, I know it, but every day I think of you. You are, but you've carried me this whole way. I may not show it. In fact, I know it, but every day I think of you. You are my...
I'm really liking that a lot. But where do we go from there? I just don't know. This is a tough one. Oh, also, something to note, so you guys are aware. Holding Out My Hand, that song, I think we're pretty much done with it. I think we're pretty much done. I don't know if there's much more mastering I'm even going to do with that one. If we take a look at SoundCloud, I did a little bit of work off camera on it, just a little bit of the mastering stuff. And when I say mastering, it's just the most basic of mastering stuff. But here's the actual song. We can look at the waveform right here, and it looks pretty good. I think there's not a lot of huge dips and stuff in it. It looks okay, I think. That's funny. This isn't released yet. I don't know. I'm actually on the fence about it. So the whole game plan of this channel was that the plan was that we were going to release a few singles, 1, 2, 3 singles, and then get into work on doing an album that I've already started. I have a bunch of songs I've already started with getting an album made. And if I wanted to stick to that, I would release this as a single, and the song we're working on now, those would be singles we're releasing, and then we would get a album put together and sent out. But I don't know. I think this is maybe one of the best songs I've ever made, honestly. Just from like everything, like literally everything about it. It's like the mixing, the quality of production, like the composition, like all of it is very good compared to what I usually do. I think it's like a huge step in the right direction for like what I'm able to do. And I'm very proud of it. And it almost feels like it should be part of the album, but I think that's a silly thing. I think it couldn't hurt to just release it. But it like, even on SoundCloud, I think it's sounding pretty good.
It's never been because you want to, because somebody tried to tell you that you can't. Behind your pride, I see you hiding. You're holding up, I'm holding up my hand. I'm holding up mine. 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 You know it's normal to be nervous when all the eyes around the room are fixed on you, but I can help to ease that burden. Just come with me
think it sounds pretty good, honestly. Like even with the compression and just like what SoundCloud usually does to tracks, I think it's sounding pretty good. I didn't do too much with the mastering. I did throw an EQ on the whole track and kind of adjust some of the levels a little bit. I turned up some of the higher frequencies and turned down some of the mid to lower frequencies, and I think it cleaned up the track really well. I think it is actually sounding pretty good. There, compositionally, there are some things that I regretfully don't have in this song. I really wanted to do those ad-lib things over the end.
If you can.
This part.
And if I'm holding
And then right here.
here. Reach out and take it if you can. Reach out and
And then I wanted to like fade that into just like full of reverb and then fade that out and then kind of go into the vocal chops at the end. And that would have been really cool, but I've tried many times and I just can't get over the nerves of being in an apartment and yell singing. I just can't do it. I've tried so many times. So the song is just going to be a little bit lackluster at the end, and that's just the way it's going to be, but that's fine. It's fine. I don't know. The song's good. I like it. It's a good song. C'est la vie. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm very, very, very happy with it, actually. And I think we might release it. I think, yeah, we might end up just releasing it. Might release it on, I think, like, it's normal to release on Fridays, but I don't think I really care. Because this is my first single, like, an actual real single that I'm releasing. I guess I did that remix for not Silver Buzz, but remix for the remix contest, but I don't really count that. That was not a very good song. Not a very good remix, I should say. But yeah. We might just YOLO Swag 360 kickflip it and send it out to the world. I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, I was a little bit hesitant about the vocals at the beginning, too.
It's never been because you want to. Because somebody tried to tell you that you can't.
I was always a little bit hesitant about those vocals. I thought they sounded kind of weak and kind of not very energetic. They didn't fit the style very well. There was also some tuning issues with those. I did mostly fix the tuning issues that were happening there, so that's sounding pretty good. All I had to do is I had to fix it in Melodyne and then bounce it and then go in and fix it again in Melodyne just to kind of like get a smooth fix on the issues. I could have done it manually by going in and like really tweaking it manually, but I didn't trust myself to do that well, so the method I did worked just fine. It worked okay. It's sounding good now, I think. The vocals, as far as tune and stuff, are sounding pretty good.
It's never been because you want to. Because somebody tried to tell you that you can't. Behind your pride, I see you hiding. You're holding up. I'm holding up my hand. I'm holding up You know.
There is some compositional choices I made in this song that I'm not totally proud of. I don't know. I'm not sure how to feel about them. I shouldn't say I'm not totally proud of, but I'm not certain we're the right choice. Especially during this B section where we're doing the...
I'm holding up my hand.
Here. I drew back those. I'm holding out my. I drew those back a little bit because I wanted the instrumental to be more featured there. But I wonder if I almost pulled them back too much, and it almost sounds like it's drowned out. But my thought process in my head, what I was thinking is that these vocals are very repetitive. They're not new words. They're words you've heard already, and they're filtered pretty hard, and like they sound cool, but they're just the same thing over and over again. So why not pull those back and open up the space for the cool instrumental part? That's kind of the feature here. And so that was my thinking in drawing those back. I almost am concerned I maybe drew them back too much, but maybe not. I think it still sounds cool, but like it could be potentially a little bit better, possibly. I'm not sure. That's like a design choice sort of thing. So it's not like it's not like I don't know what I'm doing. It's that I am making a choice that I'm not sure is right. So that's a good problem, I think, is that a lot of times like in the past I've like done things that sounded bad on accident. And this, if this quote unquote sounds bad, it sounds bad on purpose, which is nice. So like I know, like in my head I'm kind of like back and forth, is like, oh, is this bad? No, it's like just a poor decision possibly, or it's not, or it's the right decision. I don't know, but the song is sounding good. It's a little bit muddy, I think, at places it can be.
You know it's normal to be nervous when all the eyes around the room are fixed on you, but I can help to ease that burden.
I think for the main verses, like the actual verses, I think I actually struck a really good balance with the amount of lead vocal with like background synth and everything. I think it's balanced and mixed pretty well for those. I'm pretty happy with how those turned out. I had thought for a while that the vocals sound... I have a hard time mixing my own vocals because sometimes I don't like the way my voice sounds, which isn't unusual. I think a lot of people don't like to hear their own voice, but I'm pretty used to hearing it. But like from the standpoint of an artist and like a mixer, like I don't like my voice because it's like it's got this quality to it that's like very... It's got like this real nasally kind of tone to it, and especially when I'm singing. And I don't like that, and I have a hard time listening past that for like mixing, and like it always sounds like my voice is like really sticking out in a mix and stuff like that. But I think I did a pretty good job with the EQ and compression to kind of like kind of rein that in a little bit and get it to mix in with the track a little bit better. So I'm very happy with how I got the vocals sounding. It makes me optimistic about future music projects that I can actually get my voice to sound good. Honestly, though, I really would like to bring in some other people for these music sessions. I think it would be really fun to get some other people like in my real life that I know around here to come over for like a Tuesday or Thursday afternoon and make some music together, and I could have them sing. That would be really cool. I think I would love to do that. So I might be reaching out to some people sometime soon to see if we can get some guests on here. I think that would be really fun. See if I can find some other artists around the area. I know some other artists around the area. And see if they'd be interested in like I could mix a song for them. Like we could come over and we could record one of their songs and we could work on that. That'd be pretty cool too, I think. I think it'd be pretty fun. Yeah, a lot of potential there. But I think what's gonna happen is once we finish this song that we're working on right now, this once we get this song done, we're gonna finish this song. Don't get me wrong. Like I refuse to get stuck. Writer's block is not gonna happen here. I refuse to let that happen. It will not happen. Absolutely not. But what we'll do is I think we're gonna finish this song up, and then we might actually transition into the album after that. And the album is gonna be interesting. Save that. Close. We've got a lot of cool stuff going on with the album. If we go into the album is called Emotion right now. That's like the code word Emotion. Songs, Andrew White music, and then Emotion. We've got a bunch of songs started here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 songs right now. We're actually working on what would have been the 8th song. Like technically this song we're working on now is part of the Emotion series, but it might get taken out. But Familiar Reasoning, I don't know, we might jump into that. There's also an acoustic song that I'm working on for ukulele. It's called County Fair, and that song will be pretty cool. I'm pretty excited to do that one. This is probably my best song from a compositional standpoint I've ever written. I'm pretty excited to do that one. This song is pretty cool. Oh, let's hear the bad vocals.
Inside my mind.
Well, we're gonna listen to the bad vocals. Can we turn these up? Vox.
An all too familiar reasoning inside my mind. Best intentions is the shroud that it hides behind. A puppet
What a ridiculous song.
fell asleep and left me hanging alive. Cut me loose or tie a noose. Sometimes I can't
Just dangling, I'm angling, tied up so tight I got gangrene. Stuck in one place and I'm angry because I'm ready for a change of scenery. But it's not up to me, but the man upstairs. And I haven't heard from that guy in years. On a long vacation, left me swaying, long forgotten, lost creation. Wooden body looking pretty shoddy. Tried to find a hobby when the silence got to me. Sing a song but no one listens. Drove home just how lonely this existence is. No, I'm not moving, proving still that I'm just losing. Even if my song is grooving, wasted time's all I'm accruing.
Is it alright if I'm left in place? If a broken smile is painted on my face, this too familiar reasoning has set the pace.
Yeah, a little scream there. I can't scream though.
Excuse me, I'm just moody. Didn't mean to act so crudely, truly not what I'm like usually, but I gotta get it out or it consumes me. Unsubsided hunger rises, feeding on my freedom like it knows I don't have fight or flight, but just stand by and watch it diet. Sure, I might just be dramatic, life on autopilot, addict, that's it, passive, unemphatic, uninspired, but still panicked. Greatness gated by the hated, not the puppeteer that faded, but the source of his creation, which is my imagination.
Get out of my head.
Oh, and another scream.
Get out, get out, get out, get out of my head.
That song's wild. I think we might try and finish that one. That might be part of our album because, yeah, because why not? Because that song's sweet. The song is crazy. It's so wild. It's so like, I don't want to say cringy, but it's so emo. It's so emo. I don't know. It's silly. It makes me laugh. I like that song. All right, let's see. Android music, emotion. Let's see. Half Ghost, Sad. 4 Sad Months is another good song. It's just not your norm. I might argue it's a little bit cringy. It's a little bit. It's so emo. I'm just not. That's not me. It's very off-brand for me. That's for sure. Oh yeah, this song's so sweet. Do we have vocals on this? Oh, we don't, but I can sing them. We're saving daylight. Oh, but it's off time though, so I can't sing it. No. Well, that kick is really bad. Oh, I love that. That song's sweet. I like that one a lot too. And let's see, do we have any other like some semi-completed ones? Oh yeah, there is another one that's sounding pretty interesting. Songs, Android Music, Emotion. No. It's Can You Hear Me? Is it in here? Style, yeah, my hand, higher love cover, dance sky, bury me, all time low. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Emotion. Uh-oh. Higher love, holding on my hand, likely unlikely, probably forgotten. So, why you think it over? Oh no, what happened to this song? Let's see, it's Who Am I? Can You Hear Me? Oh no. I lost a song. Oh no. Let my hand higher love. Uh-oh, that's really not good. This is like one of my best songs. Oh, there it is. I got it. I found it. Search function in Windows is terrible. It's awful.
Through all the noise, can you still hear me? Piece of shit. From all the voices, can you pick which one I am? I want to know if you are listening, or am I lost among the noise again? How do I find myself when I don't know if I'm lost? How can I feel compelled if who I am is a fraud? How would I ask for his help if I don't know there's a God? How do I find myself when I don't?
That song's pretty sweet. We're gonna totally change this part though.
When I don't know if I'm lost, how do I find myself?
Even though those are some of the best vocals I've ever recorded in my life, we're gonna change that and we're gonna get rid of it because I don't like that. It's too on the nose. It's too on the nose. It doesn't fit the song in my opinion. At least the lyrics don't. And honestly, the melody doesn't either. I think we need to do something better. I think we can do something better, and we will do something better. But yeah, all these songs we just listened to are probably going to be part of that album that I'm going to talk about working on. Then there's one more song. I'll actually sing you guys a song really quick that I'm going to be working on. That's going to be part of the Emotion series. It's acoustic song. And it's probably my best song I've ever made, in my opinion, as far as composition is concerned. Let me tune up my ukulele real quick. I know Nicky Mouse heard this before. Yeah, so this is a song called County Fair, and this was like I was in a rut as far as like writing music, and I was like I'm always trying to write about emotions and stuff, which is hence the name Emotion. It was me kind of calling myself out. But this song, I was like, let's just tell a good story. Let's just tell a good story. It has no deeper meaning. It has no bearing on my real life. Like, how many county fairs have I been to? A couple, maybe. I don't know. But this song is called County Fair. It's pretty awesome. I'm a big fan of it. I like it a lot. Last July I cut my hair and took you to the county fair, and you laughed at the funny shape of my head. We had to have a funnel cake, we took 3 bites, threw it away. I thought it tasted better when we had it last year. But the look in your eyes said that it was alright. We can waste funnel cake every year of our lives. Oh crap, I forgot the chords. The sweetest of treats is that you're here with me. I wouldn't trade anything for that beautiful smile. Now watch me win this prize in just one try. The wind blew through my lack of hair. I swung the hammer through the air, and you stood back to watch while I held my breath. I couldn't hide, the only hit was to my pride, because I missed and smacked the mallet on the ground. And the look in your eyes said that it was alright. It's not your strength or your aim that keeps me here at your side. The strongest of feats is staying right next to me. Just don't work in construction, we'll both be just fine. And maybe next time don't close both your eyes. And then I want to do like a breakdown section kind of thing here. The look in your eyes at that county fair, it was alright. When you laughed at my look in your eyes at the county fair, it was alright. When you laughed at my... Oh, I'll make sure that you are there the next time that I cut my hair, or till it all turns gray and just falls out. I'll buy all the funnel cakes, I'll try to win these silly games when we come back each year to this county fair. And the look in your eyes said that sounds alright. I'll always laugh at your head if it will always be mine. I'll happily stay if it would brighten your day. I wouldn't trade anything for that beautiful smile. Yep. I mean, it's a little rough around the edges. Performing live is a little bit weird, but that's the song. It's probably the best song I've ever made. I'm a pretty huge fan of it. Like County Fair? Oh yeah, it's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. It's like, definitely my favorite song I've ever made. Hands down. Oh boy, I like it a lot. But... yeah, a little concert there just to wrap up the end of the stream. Thanks for hanging out, Nikki Ma. Sunshine, if you're still here, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you guys. But, yeah, I'm going to go get ready for work now. And tomorrow, we're playing Vidjig James again. We're going to be on Crystal Isles one more time. Pretty excited about it. But, hey, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Adios.